Hello everyone, welcome back to another top 5 and I'm joined by JD Gaming. Say hello.
Hello, today we're doing the top 5 favorite plants.
Yes we are. No, number 5 is not Citron, okay? He's higher up on the list.
It's
That's a
not
clue.
Citron,
Yes, I'm only using Citron right now.
He has to be higher.
Duh. And by the way, keep in mind, this is my opinion and this is
my opinion.
Yes, and his opinion. But also, I am not including the plants that I included in my top 5 characters list. So, for example, I'm not including regular Chomper. I'm not including Shadowflower, and I'm not including both of the zombies. But I'm not even doing zombies anyway. So,
you're not even doing zombies. You're gonna do
yes.
And also, guys, I am gonna be doing a top 5 characters after top 5 zombies, so it kind of lines up.
Yeah.
So, are we gonna do the same concept? You know,
yeah, I guess.
So, so do I start first or you?
I guess you can go first.
Okay, so my first top 4 is Electropy. So, I know he's not as high on the list. Like, I don't really enjoy pea shooters anyway, but he's the best one. He does the most damage out of all of them.
No, he doesn't. Depends. Depends on what you do. Depends on what you do. And he still doesn't do the most damage. I know, okay. He doesn't do the most damage, even with the upgrade. He does the second most damage.
Yeah, he does the second most damage. But I say that he's the best pea shooter out of all of them. I know, but like he's not high on the list because I don't really enjoy pea shooters that much. So like, how can I say how he's good? His abilities make him good. His actual concept of shooting makes him good. Like if you miss, you can just press the trigger again and it explodes where you want it to. So like if you're aiming for that cactus but you miss, you can just shoot it and then explode it right when you think the cactus is. It doesn't do as much damage as a direct hit, but it still does like about 20 damage. So that's pretty good. And the bad thing about him is that I'm not a very good accurate player. Like I preserve more splash damage, and he's not the one that does the most splash damage. Anyway, well, that is my top 5 Electropy. So now it's Tedbear's.
All right, thank you. For the number 5 spot, I've been thinking. Okay, I've thought about it a lot. Like while he was doing that, and I picked Rockpea. Now, I've always been the kind of person who judges how slow a character is, but hear me out. This is what makes up for it. His hyper makes up for the slow things that he's lost. Now,
also,
he has more health, so
is his health.
Yes,
damage,
if you get the health upgrade, he has 160 health, which is always useful for a pea shooter. That's pretty much up to his Citron's level. Yep. But the reason why he's not higher on the list is because I'm not a big fan of Rockpea. But out of all the pea shooters I have, is clearly definitely gonna be my favorite pea shooter. I'm gonna say that for sure. Cause Rockpea, he's just, let's just say he's been different than all the other pea shooters. He's got 8 bullets. They do a lot of damage. They do up to 20 damage. The splash damage is 10. Actually 12. I just figured that it's 12.
Yeah.
It's 12. Okay, it's 12. That's 2 more, and that 2 extra damage can help in any other way. I just say anything can help, and that extra health that he gets helps him a lot. He's not as much slower than you would think. He's just an average character that you play as in order to get vanquishes. So I guess nothing much to say about him, but the number 5 spot is Rockpea.
So now we are heading on to the number 4. Number 4. Okay, so for my number 4 is Colonel Corn. So Colonel Corn has a special place in here because he is the first master character I've ever had. So he's not high on the list because he's not the best. But out of all the corn, I would say he's the most fun to play as. The other corn, they're not really that good of a of corns. Well, they can be good in some occasions, but this corn is pretty good at everything. He has very good damage, like other corns do about 5, 6, 7 damage. This guy does 8 to 9. Plus the damage upgrade that I have on him. He does 14 damage. That's a very good damage upgrade. And he's just a typical starter, very good character.
Yes, I agree with that.
And his abilities are just way too OP. So he's basically the best corn out there. So we're moving on to the number 4 of Ted Bear. So Ted Bear, take it on.
For number 4 spot, conveniently, is Colonel Corn. Colonel Corn.
Wow. We agree both.
Colonel Corn is honestly... Okay, I'm gonna be flat out honest. It's my second favorite corn. My favorite corn is actually Party Corn, but I can't get him. It's so freaking hard to get. Yeah. Unless you get the Infinity Time packs.
Isn't like the best corn out there because he's basically like a weaker version of the normal one.
I think he's the best corn out there in my opinion. But Colonel Corn, honestly, there's nothing much to say about him. I'm really accurate with him, which makes me good at vanquishing.
Yeah, he's just overall like a very decent character.
He's a great starter character if you like being up in the zombie's face with action. Like, I don't know about you, but like I enjoy when I play as Colonel Corn getting up in the zombies' faces. Like, look at this.
Also, the airstrike helps a lot when like well you're
when in doubt, husk hop it out.
When in doubt, husk hop it out. That's what that's what we always say.
Yeah. But nothing much to say, just an awesome starter character that I love to use. Just great in my opinion.
Really bad about
so the number 4 spot is taken by Colonel Corn.
So now we're gonna be moving on to number 3. So okay, so number 3 is the normal Rose. So the normal Rose is very, very good.
Hey Chewie.
Well, literally, every single time that you have a Rose, it starts out pretty badly. But when you actually begin to...
We're full. Sorry.
Okay, so when you actually begin to get her upgrades, like a homing upgrade and damage upgrade, she can become very, very powerful. Mostly because she just overall does decent damage, her abilities are very decent in some occasions, and the Arcane Enigma is very useful for escaping. I don't really use it to attack. It's more of if I'm in really low health, I just use it to escape. And she's just overall a very good character. The only bad thing about her is her health. She has very low health, and that kind of takes the fun out of it. But I mostly enjoy just killing people far away because I'm not a very good Rose player when I'm up against someone, and I also have a very nice legendary hat for her. It just looks nice. So anyway, moving on to Ted Bear's opinion of the third character.
Rose. I don't know how, but this is the second time we've got our same. But Rose, nothing much to say, just every one of her abilities works out in every way. When you're running away, you have your Arcane Enigma. When you want to get health back, you have your Arcane Enigma. When you want to do 20 damage, you have your Arcane Enigma. When you want to slow something down so you can escape, use your Time Snare. You have your Go-Defy ability to weaken your 1v1 opponent. You have your homing, which is really useful for landing hits. Like, for me, I'm not really an accurate, like, a really great
starter character for everyone, because if you're, like, very good at aiming, Rose is so good for you.
Just about to say that. Just about to say that.
Okay, sorry, but...
It's okay. Like, when you're not...
We're like in 2 right now.
This is a great character to use if you're not accurate, because it has a little bit of homing. You can also get XP from building teleporters, which I honestly think building teleporters is the coolest thing that Rose can do.
Yep. And she also gets a lot of money when you build a teleporter as well. So it's a very convenient.
So yeah, so if you're looking for a character where you need to earn coins, XP, and you need to get more accurate, use Rose. Like, a really great character in my opinion. So it comes at the number 3 spot? Yeah, number 3 spot. I almost forgot.
Okay, so now we're moving on to our opinions on the number 2 spot. So, I think we're gonna be into right now because we all agree that Citron gets the number 2 spot. Definitely, for me at least. He gets the number 2 spot. So, when I first got him, he was a very bad character, I would say. He didn't do that much damage. He wasn't really a good character for me, and he was overall pretty bad. But when I started playing as him, I enjoyed him so much. So anyway, I think we're gonna be like in tune right now, so I'm not gonna do much of the talking while he's good, because I want Ted Bear to also enjoy this. So move on to his opinion of Citron, I think. I don't know if
Yeah, number 2 is Citron. Stay with me. I don't know how we're getting the same every single time, but I know our number 1 spot should not be the same, okay? I don't know how our number 1...
Yeah, should not be the same. Like, I got very different.
Yeah, same here. So, Citron, really good if you are a, like, I guess you could say really good if you're an accurate player. Like, I'm pretty accurate. I'm not 100% accurate. I'm just,
well, like, basically, Citron is like a tank, but like a tank with, like, very specific ways you can play with. Because if you're...
You got his shield. First of all, you've got your shield to shield yourself if you want to back away. Like, for example, let's just say I'm fighting JD. Pretend you're a zombie. You're shooting me, you're shooting the shield, so I have some time to back away and get some of my breath back. Stun the zombie, get in my ball, charge away, boom, I'm already like halfway across the map from him.
Also, the good thing about the shield as well, like if someone CPGs you or like uses like a really good ability, like
yeah, like it also shows this in the it also shows this in the you know
the damage. It blocks all of the damage.
Like you know when in the beginning when you first go into the game, you know how it shows that it shows the scene where there's a bunch of stuff happening in the beginning. Like when you first go to play, it's always okay. That like little song they sing and stuff like that. It shows the Citron using his shield and completely just deflecting a ZPG coming at him. And not only that, you could also waste someone's ability. Now here's what I mean by that. So a zombie's going to use an ability right before he uses his ability. You stun grenade him. Now what it does is it'll stun the character, but also make them waste their ability.
Waste his ability because the game thinks that he already used it. So he just gets stunned. So it's so annoying for
it's
the other
basically
guy.
using an ability to stun yourself.
And you can also stop them from bunny hopping because imps bunny hop a lot. So if you just want them to stop bunny hopping,
here's another thing. You could also stop the super brains from its strat. You know how when they kick and then they just keep jumping and they go that fast?
Yeah.
You stun him, it completely messes him up.
Also, if they're turbo twisting you can also stop them with the EMP. So he's overall a very good character.
Alright, number 1. Number one.
Frozen Citron. Who knew? He's just such a good character. Like, I haven't played as him in a long time, but I call him my One Piece guy. So, he's just very good overall. He's basically as good as Citron, a little bit more damage, and also a little bit more. And can also do a lot more damage if you just have the right equipment. And what am I saying about the right equipment? I'm saying the frozen upgrade and all his frozen damage. So all he does is it's basically once you freeze someone, they're dead. Cause once you shoot someone, they're about on half health. But when they get frozen, you can just kill them already. Look. Okay, so we got Jazz here. He's gonna be our test subject. So I stop with the EMP, and then I just freeze him. He's slowing down, and then he gets murdered. That's just easy. It's an easy kill with this guy. He's just so OP. But when you get the frozen delay, moving on to Ted Bear's number 1.
This is gonna surprise you, okay? Like, I don't know how you're gonna react to this, but the one, the only, the regular cactus. I've always talked about him being a terrible character. I've talked about him being worse than Camo Cactus.
Okay.
I'm done insulting him. In fact, I think Camo Cactus might be my favorite for one reason, but I don't have Camo Cactus, so let's just talk about this character really quickly.
Yeah, Incredible damage.
Incredible damage, okay, the damage is 25 and 27 for a critical. I think that's how it works. Yes, that's how it works. 30 actually for a critical. 30 damage for a critical. That is enough to 3-shot an imp, 4-shot a scientist. 4-shot a scientist. It's enough to I think and 10 shots to defeat. Okay.
5-shot a soldier.
And 10 shots you can I think up to 15 shots you can defeat a man.
I'm not even hitting anything. That's so bad. There you go, kill him. Headshot.
It's
Okay,
just
let me
a really great
revive you.
character. It's got his garlic drone to help him out. It's got the walnut wall to deflect some damage if he needs help, kind of like the citron shield. And it's got his potato mines, which what I do with the potato mines, I randomly just place them around the map. So like when somebody is just running, they'll randomly just
And like, I also
fall
put it
into it.
in like very sneaky places so that I like to have dirt. Also, do you know this Easter egg? When you're in your drone, you can push people around, and it also works with
Yes.
the parapet. It is very fun, and you can also get on top of him. So if you have the peak only, it's like a freaking jet with machine guns going at you.
Yeah. Well, anyways, that's gonna be my top 5 plants. I'll make my top 5.